Hello everybody, this is the Lego Detective and today we're going to be taking a look at my Kozmo deck. So yeah, this is one of the most powerful decks out right now, I think. But it's just a really great deck. I really didn't know the power of it. I didn't know that this deck even existed until I got crushed with it at a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. And well, I didn't actually get crushed. I could have beaten the deck. But I was playing Magician Pendulums, and I'm just gonna explain it quickly. So we have 40 minutes for a match, and we were still me and the guy that was using the Kozmo deck were still in the first duel of the match, and he was about to deck out. I still had like 20 cards left. He had more like 10, like 7 to 10. Um, and they had just given us 3 more turns, I would have drawn 2 of my polymerizations. I would have fused both of my Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragons with some of my other Magician Pendulums, and I would have wiped out his life points because he had like 1,600 life points left, I think. But I was really close to because I would have made Rune Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Because what happened is he kept destroying my monsters, and then I just kept pendulum summoning them back. And stupidly, this really stupid kid there just declared the other person that I was dueling the winner, which sucked. I should have won, but whatever. Next time I'll beat him, I swear. But yeah, when I actually first saw him, he actually explained to me that the Cosmo deck was a mix between Star Wars and The Wizard of Oz. So I'm actually just gonna explain what he had said. Why is this here? There we go. To me about it. But let's get started. So we have 3 Cosmo Farm Girl. He explained that these are a mix between Luke Skywalker and Dorothy because she has her dog there. I don't know. So they all have like these different effects that during either player's turn you can banish. This is just any Cosmo card. You can banish this card, special summon 1 level blank or higher Cosmo monster from your hand. The reason I say blank is because it's the level after this. So this is level 3. So it says special summon 1 level 4 or higher Cosmo monster from your hand. Next I'm running 2 Cosmo Wicked Witch. And this is one, again, it says you can manage this card, special summon a level 5 or higher Cosmo monster from your hand. I run 2 of these because then we have Cosmo Good Witch, and he explained that this was supposed to be a mix between of course, the Wicked Witch of the West and Darth Maul. Next we have the Good Witch, which is supposed to be a mix between Obi-Wan Kenobi and of course the Good Witch in the Wizard of Oz. But so this one, Wicked Witch, has the effect of once per turn you can during either player's turn you can pay 1,000 life points. This turn this card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. So if you activate Dark Hole, and you can pay 1,000 life points and then don't destroy this card. If your opponent would destroy it, there were many times when I attacked this and foolishly I didn't know the effect at the time, and yeah, he paid 1,000 life points to negate the attack. Um, Even though he would have lost only 700, I think it was like 700 to 900 life points, but then he still has the monster on the field. Then he can like banish it next turn. Good Witch says once per turn, pay 500 life points. Target a face-up monster your opponent controls, change it to face-down defense position, which I think is pretty good. So I wanted to run 3 Wicked Witch and 3 Good Witch, but I already have 20 monsters as you can see. But now let's go down to Sword Troops. These are pretty much like the monkeys from the Wizard of Oz mixed with the Stormtroopers. Of course, you can summon 1 level 4 or higher since this is level 3 when you banish it. Once per turn, you can pay 1,000 life points, target a Psychic type Cosmo monster in your graveyard, and special summon it. Next, we have Cosmo Strawman, which is supposed to be a mix of the Scarecrow and C-3PO. During either player's turn, you can banish this card, special summon a level 3 or higher, since he's level 2, Cosmo monster from your hand, once per turn. Once per turn, you can pay 500 life points, then target one of your banished Cosmo monsters, special summon it, but its effects are negated. Also, you destroy during the end phase. So that's good because you can get your Cosmo monsters out for 1 turn, but then you can send them back to your graveyard instead of having them banished. Next, we have Cosmo Tin Can, and you can see This has to be R2D2. Like, come on. It's like rolling on the thing. We have the straw guy, aka C3PO, sort of like reaching down. And this is supposed to be R2D2 mixed with, of course, the Tin Man. Special summon a level 2 or higher Cosmo monster from your hand. Once per turn during the end phase, you can pay 500 life points. Reveal, this is a really good effect. Reveal 3 Cosmo cards with different names from your deck. Your opponent picks one of them randomly, maybe by die, maybe by coin, I don't know. In one of them you add to your hand, the rest you send to the graveyard. Next we have 3 Cosmo Dark Destroyer because this is the Dark Destroyer reasoning version of the deck. I'm just gonna read this effect. If this card is normal or special summon, you can target a monster on the field and destroy it, which is really good. Cannot be targeted by an opponent's card effect. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can banish it from your graveyard. Special summon one level 7 or lower Cosmo monster from your deck. I'm not really sure what's up with the Cosmo, but um, I guess that it's still technically Cosmo. Next we have 2 Cosmo Dark Eclipser. Oh, and this is supposed to be, oh my god, what is it? It's I think like the X-Wing, I think it's supposed to be, I can't really remember completely. I know that the Dark Eclipser is supposed to be the Imperial Star Destroyer. And you can tell that it's Imperial Star Destroyer. It has that little thing on the top. It looks kind of pointed that way. Cannot be targeted by an opponent's card effect. During either player's turn, when a trap card is activated, you can banish a Cosmo monster from your graveyard, negate the activation, and if you destroy that card. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect is into the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard, add 1 level 8 or lower Cosmo monster from your deck to your hand. So that's good. Next we have Cosmo Forerunner. This is supposed to be, now that I think about it, I think that this might be like the X-Wing. I'm not sure what this would be though. But this is supposed to be the Millennium Falcon. Cannot be targeted by card effects. During your standby phase, gain 1,000 life points. And this is, as long as this is on the field, of course. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Similar to Dark Eclipser, special summon 1 level 6 or lower Cosmo monster from your deck, because this is level 7. Cosmo Delta Shuttle is the Imperial, like that Imperial vehicle, not the Star Destroyer. It's like that ship that Emperor Palpatine has. I forgot. But once per turn, you can send a Cosmo monster from your deck to the grave. Then target one face-up monster on the field. It loses attack and defense equal to the sent monster's level times 100. So pretty much um it can lose up to 1,200 ATK because of it can only be possible for level 12 in this deck, since this card is level, where's the level 10? Wait, this is level 8. So yeah, in this deck it can, oh, here's the, yeah, it can, it's not even possible more for that to do the effect only for 900 damage. It cannot do any more damage than 900 for this deck at least. If this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon 1 level 4 lower Cosmo monster from your deck. Now let's get on to the spells. Our main spell card is Cosmo Town. I'm not going to read the full effect. It has a lot of different things. One of the main effects that I like to use is once per turn you can reveal any number of Cosmo monsters in your hand, shuffle them into the deck, and then draw cards. So that's pretty nice. Next we have 3 Cosmo Light Sword, and as you can see, it kind of looks sort of like the Darth Maul versus Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan battle, because we have Cosmo Farm Girl, and then we have Cosmo Good Witch, and then we have Cosmo Wicked Witch in the center. Um, Equip only to a Psychic type Cosmo monster, it gains 500 attack and defense. It can make up to 2 attacks and monsters during each battle phase. Also, if it attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage, battle damage to your opponent. Uh, if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can pay 800 life points. Add this card to the field from the hand. You can only use the effective Cosmo Light Sword once per turn. 3 Mystical Space Typhoons, 1 Regeki, 1 Terraforming, 3 Reasoning. This is the main, one of the other cards in the deck. Your opponent declares a monster level. Excavate cards from the top of your deck until you excavate a monster that can be normal, summoned, or set. So it could be pretty much any monster in this. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, this is pretty much the only one. Um, your opponent declares at a monster level. If the monster is the same level as the one declared by your opponent, send all excavated cards to the graveyard. If not, special summon the excavated monster. Also send the remaining cards to the graveyard. So yeah. Next we have two Cosmojo. Target a Cosmo monster you control, destroy it, and if you do, banish one card your opponent controls or in their graveyard. You can only activate one Cosmojo per turn. One Magic Cylinder, one Double Passe, one Covering Fire, especially if you have like something like this, Cosmo Tin Can, and then you also have Dark Destroyer. You can activate Covering Fire, increase it by 3,000, possibly counter the attack. Two Regeki Break, and that is my Cosmo deck for the main deck. Now here's the extra deck. Two Castel, two Gaga Cowboy, one Masquerade, one Illuminite, and two Big Eye. And that is my Cosmo deck, everyone. I hope you like it. And this is the Dark Destroyer Reasoning version of the deck. And yeah, bye.